Sabrina Davis with this week's edition of the Colonial News Network, with the news you need to know about what's happening in and around Colonial. Ladies, join us for our Spring Life celebration tomorrow at 6:45 as we take a few moments to usher in the spring. After our Bible study, we will share in a salad bar. Please stop by the Women in Ministry table today to sign up to bring in an item for the salad bar. Please remember that our culinary policy prohibits us from bringing homemade items for corporate consumption, so all items should be store-bought. For further details, see your bulletin or contact Jackie Anderson. All men are invited to the next Men's Fellowship on April 6th at 9 o'clock a.m. The discussion will be about engaging with and ministering to the people in your community. Pastor Charlie Mitchell of Epiphany, Baltimore will be our guest presenter. Men's Fellowship is always a great time of worship, prayer, teaching, and fellowship. Men, plan to be there and invite a friend. March is Missions Month at Colonial. To celebrate, there are several opportunities to learn about missionary work and experiences. Each Wednesday night during our evening prayer service, we will share a mission spotlight. Come hear about what's happening on the missions field this Wednesday. Today, we are pleased to welcome Pastor Louise from our missions trips to the Dominican Republic, who will be our guest preacher. Next Sunday, we will hold our first Special Needs Emphasis Sunday. The Hands of Glory Deaf Ministry will minister in song along with other special moments you don't want to miss. Today is the last day to sign up for the Special Needs Luncheon being held after service. See Alicia Williams for more information. Beginning April 6th, we will have a church-wide evangelism event every first Saturday of the month at 12 o'clock p.m. The goal is to meet, invite, and reintroduce Colonial to our neighbors, proclaiming the gospel in high-traffic areas like malls, gas stations, shopping centers, and more. No matter what you think your skill level at sharing the gospel is, everyone can participate. More details will follow in the coming weeks leading up to April 6th. For information, please contact Reverend Coleman in the church office. Just before we go, it's time for our 2019 church-wide memory verse, which is Ephesians chapter 4, verses 1 through 3. To see if you've been working on it, more of the words will be fill in the blank. Make sure your neighbor says it with you today. Are you ready? Let's go. Therefore I, the prisoner in the Lord, urge you to live worthy of the calling you have received, with all humility and gentleness, with patience, bearing with one another in love, making every effort to keep the unity of the Spirit through the bond of peace. Looks like that's it for this episode of CNN. As always, in closing, check your bulletin for complete announcements. Also, visit our website at colonialbaptistch.org to view this episode of CNN or view previous worship services and more. This week's Deacon of the Week is Deacon Don Kuntz. For CNN, I'm Sabrina Davis, signing off.